Every single day, your brain makes thousands of decisions before you even realize you're making them. Who you trust, who you fear, who you remember, who you secretly admire. Most people believe they're completely in control. But psychology tells a different story. Hidden beneath your conscious thoughts are mental shortcuts, emotional biases, and invisible patterns that quietly influence your relationships, confidence, and choices. Once you notice them, you'll never see people the same way again. Here are 15 psychological truths almost nobody teaches, but everyone experiences. Think about someone you met years ago. Can you remember every word they said? Probably not. But you probably remember how they made you feel. Maybe they made you feel safe, understood, confident, or completely invisible. Emotional experiences often stay with us far longer than ordinary conversations because our brains naturally give emotionally meaningful moments extra attention. That's why one compliment can stay with someone for years. And one cruel sentence can echo in their mind long after it's spoken. If you truly want to become unforgettable, stop trying to impress people. Start making people feel genuinely valued. Imagine walking into a room full of strangers. Before you've introduced yourself, before you've explained your personality, before you've even sat down, many people have already started forming a first impression. Psychologists have found that people often make rapid judgments from cues like facial expressions, posture, clothing, and tone of voice. Those first impressions aren't always accurate, but they can shape how later information is interpreted. Here's the encouraging part. First impressions are not permanent. Consistent actions, honesty, kindness, and reliability can completely change how someone sees you. So don't chase perfection in the first meeting. Focus on showing up consistently over time. Imagine two people giving exactly the same answer. One speaks with calm confidence. The other constantly apologizes, looks down, and doubts every sentence. Who do you think most people will believe first? Confidence doesn't automatically mean someone is right. But the way we communicate often shapes how others initially judge our abilities. That's why learning to speak clearly, maintaining good posture, and pausing before you answer can completely change the way people perceive you. Real confidence isn't pretending to know everything. It's staying calm even when you don't. Imagine posting a video online. 99 people tell you they loved it. One person leaves a rude comment. Which one keeps replaying in your mind? For many people, it's the negative one. Psychologists often refer to this as negativity bias, our tendency to notice and remember negative experiences more strongly than neutral or positive ones. Thousands of years ago, paying attention to danger helped humans survive. Today, that same tendency can make one criticism feel louder than 100 compliments. Understanding this doesn't make criticism disappear, but it helps you recognize that your brain isn't always giving equal weight to every experience. Most people believe the strongest person in the room is the one talking the most. But think about someone you've deeply respected. Were they constantly trying to win every argument? Or did they choose their words carefully? Silence isn't weakness. Sometimes, it's emotional control. Taking a brief pause before responding gives your brain time to think instead of simply reacting. That doesn't mean staying silent forever. It means speaking with intention. Because the people who command the most respect usually aren't trying to dominate every conversation. They're making sure that when they do speak, their words truly matter. But if you think those were surprising, the next psychological truth explains why your brain becomes obsessed with unfinished conversations. Unfinished goals. and people you thought you'd already moved on from.